all the clothes that we make are produced in Dubai. Hi, my name is Hanne, and I am the founder and creative director of Dunesi. Dunesi is a Dubai-based, conscious, sustainable fashion brand. My philosophy with the sustainability comes from always wanting to look after our planet instead of hurting it. I'm actually a self-taught designer. I've been designing clothes all my life, but I've never had proper training for it. So I feel like I'm doing this from the passion for the sustainability side instead of as a job. So this is a serious business, obviously, but it comes from my passion that I want to change the fashion industry, even if it's just slightly, to show that luxury fashion can nowadays be done sustainably and consciously. When I launched Dunesi, I wanted it to be a sustainable fashion brand. I'm not a fan of the word sustainable. I think it's being overused a little bit, so I use conscious a lot. But basically, our strategy is that we use materials that don't hurt the planet. So if it's denim, we use upcycled denim. So it's giving a second life to pre-loved denim. And then the other fabrics that we use is something that already exists. So no fabric is produced for Dunesi. So we buy end-of-roll silent stock fabrics from luxury fabric mills in Italy, for example, but they are some materials that are destined to be destroyed or sent to the wasteland. So we are saving resources and reducing waste by using these fabrics. It's a continuation of the story that piece already had. So I find it fascinating to think that that fabric has already had a life. Somebody has made memories wearing those jeans or wearing that jacket, and then didn't want to wear it anymore, and it was donated or thrown away, however it ended to me, and then we obviously industrially cleaned the denim first, and then we cut it into pieces. I even burned sage to remove all the bad energy. Then I get to make it into a new piece that is ready for another story or continuation of the story. Somebody else can make memories. We're proudly a Dubai brand, so that's want to keep as much of the things that we do here. Practical side of things, for me, I'm very hands-on in the design and manufacturing process. So I need to be there, and also that's another way to be sustainable. We're not shipping fabric back and forth and samples back and forth. So I was 15, 16, a teenager in Finland, and my dad had a denim jacket from the 70s that I found somewhere in the cupboard. And I loved the denim and the shade of blue that he had. But it was like Elvis, from the 70s, like big collar and stuff. And so I asked my mom that, can we take this to a tailor and modify the collar and the size, make it more fitted for me, because I want to wear this. And we did. And so many years later, I still have it in my cupboard. I'm still wearing it. I try to close my eyes especially from the micro trends, and design something that is up to date but timeless, that is classic enough to be worn over a long period and not right now, what is in fashion right now. For me, it's a very personal thing, but I kind of design for myself. So something that I would like to wear, and with the materials, with the goodness of the purchase, I feel there's a lot of soul stitched into it already. I find Dubai very inspiring, and I've lived here for 18 years, and I feel there's a lot of art, there's a lot of fashion, architecture, culture. God, there's so much. But maybe you kind of need to know how to find it here. I love to explore the world. I love traveling. So often it's a place where I've been, or an amazing moment somewhere that in the travels, trips, or people that I've met, or people that I've seen on the street and never even spoken to them. But I love, for example, in Europe, when you can sit in a street cafe and just watch people walking by. I feel like for fashion, the inspiration is everywhere. Sometimes it's the fabric that I find, and then it's like, oh my god, this fabric is asking to be a certain kind of dress, for example. Thank you for having me.